So I just had a guy who emails me and he says, Dave, I don't think anybody's reading my newsletter. Really, eh? Your paper newsletter, your email newsletter, your social media? What don't you think they're reading? Your paper newsletter, eh? But they're going to read your email newsletter because that's more important to them. Or they're going to read your social media post because, oh, that's so much more important. Or when they're driving by your bus bench, they're going to read that, and that's going to work, right? The reality is, guys, we don't know who's reading our stuff. We don't know when they're reading it. We don't know if they're reading it. Don't tell me about email analytics. That's a bunch of BS. But we don't know who's seeing it. So you got your mass marketing. You got your stuff that's going to your contact list. You can spend money on all of it. Which one's working for you? Hard to gauge. Well, if we can't gauge it, then which audience is the most important? The people you know or the people you don't know? Like I tell you, the people you know. So go after the people you know. Use the newsletter, use the email, use the social media, use the paper, use the phone calls, the text messages, the in-person stuff. Do it all, because together, that's what builds the mind share. It's not just, oh, I got a newsletter, my world is going to change. It doesn't work like that. You got to build that mind share. You got to be in people's minds, so when they think about what you do for a living, they think about you. Don't worry about if people are reading it. That's not what's most important. You're never really going to know the answer to that stuff. You're never really going to know what marketing is and isn't working. You're just going to start getting busy and the phones are going to ring. It's that whole consolidated strategy of putting it all together, making it all work together to build the mind share. Think about that.